So today I thought we would talk about when you have a plan, a strategy out here, and you meet unforeseeable resistance or your opponent is better, tougher than you expected, how do you react to that? And the older and more experience you have, you can put more nuance into your strategy, but you have to realize that since your opponents, their main objective is to disrupt what you're trying to do, if your strategy is too unrealistic just to begin with, without factoring in them trying to stop you, it's going to make it that much more frustrating for you to deal and compensate with whatever opposition they give you. The second point I want to make about how to deal with the opposition to your implementing a strategy is the importance of practice and mastery. This includes experience too, but I'm focusing on practice and mastery because when you experience that opposition to whatever game plan you have, meaning your game plan only works so well, or it only works to a certain point or degree, when it gets disrupted like that, you want to be able to compensate, adapt, change, evolve that game plan as simply, easily, naturally as possible. Meaning, when you're practicing or when you're studying the game, when you're thinking about how am I going to play, what's my skill set and my ability going to be, what is it right now, what do I want it to be, and you're planning how you're going to practice, how you're going to study the game so you can evolve and get better, you have to also factor into that opposition and how you're going to need to adjust and adapt on the fly. Just change everything up right in the middle of the drill and do something completely different so that you're not just locked into doing that one set of moves over and over and over again. That is good and beneficial. It's the fastest way to get better at basketball, but drills don't factor in competition. They don't factor in opposition and people actively trying to make you change the path that you've chosen. So you have to plan to make plans. You have to get used to that process of making a plan, making a strategy, having goals and objectives out here that you're going to try to achieve and implement in game and in competition. But at the same time, you also have to plan to break those plans. You have to plan to improvise and evolve those plans when needed on the fly as your competition disrupts those plans.